Okay, so freedom from emotional eating.
Right.
And one of the ways that we get free is that instead of our emotions controlling us,
We control our
okay.
emotions.
So you mentioned that you were feeling anxious.
Correct.
Okay, so all I'm going to ask you to do is, this method is called the thought before the thought. Okay, so I'm just going to ask you to close your eyes. Okay, great. And you said you were anxious.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and what is the thought or the idea that creates that sense of I'm anxious?
I don't know what to expect.
Excellent. So I don't know what to expect. Mm-hmm. So I invite you to keep your eyes closed, and if you want, you can take a deep breath. And relax, just like that. What's the connection between I don't know what to expect and being anxious?
Well, I feel that something's going to happen that will make me nervous, or I don't know, something's going to happen and just don't know what to expect. I don't know.
Right, so let's just like in a movie, just like we can speed a movie up, we can also slow it down.
Right.
So at the end of this movie, you're feeling anxiety, you're anxious.
Right.
But before that, there's I don't know what to expect.
Right.
So just help me understand, fill in the scene. What happens? How does I don't know what to expect lead me to feeling anxious? Is there a thought? Is there a memory?
No, usually it's what to expect, what's going to happen between this minute and throughout whatever I'm going through.
So when I don't know what to expect, what do you say to yourself that creates that feeling of anxiety?
Something's going to happen and it's going to make me anxious, or I don't know.
Something's going to happen. It's going to make me feel anxious.
Correct.
So what could possibly happen that's going to make me feel anxious? Is it something? Are people going to stand around and say, Seth, you're such a wonderful guy? Is that what's going to happen?
No.
So then, what happened? What are you imagining happening? That something's going to happen, and then the result of that is I'm going to feel anxious. Is something going to happen to you? Are people going to say something?
Something's going to happen to me.
So in your imagination, we know that it's not going to be you receiving a check for $1 million.
No, definitely not.
So what is going to happen? Something's going to happen, and when that happens, I'm going to say this something to myself, and that's going to create anxiety.
Right.
So what do you imagine happening?
I usually don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Because you don't know what's going to happen.
I don't know what's going to happen.
Right. So what do you think people are going to say to you?
Relax, don't feel anxious.
But that's not, if they say that, that's not creating anxiety.
No.
So what possibly are people going to say to you, or maybe say about you, that's going to create the anxiety?
I don't know. It's hard to tell.
It's hard to tell. But here you don't need to know. You can guess.
Right.
So what do you think they're going to say?
That I'm not good enough.
I'm not good enough.
I only eat when I feel like it.
So now we have a connection over here. Let's just run it by slowly, okay? So I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what to expect. And when I don't know what to expect, possibly people are going to judge me and say that I'm not good enough.
Right.
And if they say that, then I'm going to feel anxious. Right. Well, I think that's very common. So let's just go through it one more time. So I don't know what to expect, and people are going to say, so if you don't know what to expect, if you get it right, then I'm assuming people will say nothing, or they'll say something good.
Yes, probably.
So I don't know what to expect. I may make a mistake.
Correct.
And if I make that mistake, people will judge me harshly. Wrongly, harshly. And that will create an anxiety. Yeah. How did you learn that there's a connection between I don't know what to expect, I may make a mistake? How did you learn that when you might make a mistake, that people might judge you harshly? Is that something that happened to you in the past?
I don't remember, but it's just a feeling I get. I don't know. It didn't happen. I haven't really experienced it yet.
So let's just imagine for a moment that you don't know what to expect.
Correct.
Right? And I think we all we have tension. We don't know what to expect.
Right.
And we're scared we're going to make a mistake. And then if we make a mistake, we're scared that people are going to judge us harshly.
Right.
And then we're going to feel anxiety.
Right.
And then we may do something that we don't want to do.
Correct.
Okay. So what would you need to happen so that when you're faced with a situation where you don't know what to expect and you might make a mistake, what would you need to happen so that you wouldn't be so affected by what people think? Because we know sometimes people are nice.
People are, yeah.
And sometimes they're not so nice.
Right.
So what would you need to happen in a situation you don't know what to expect, you might make a mistake, people might say something.
Right.
What would you need to happen?
Some reassurance that nothing's going to happen from somebody.
But let's say sometimes people are just not nice. And they're going to say something. So you would need what kind of reassurance would you need?
That it's okay. Just to, accept what people think. They have their own opinion.
It's okay.
Nothing's going to happen if they voice their opinion. If it's wrong or harsh.
It's their opinion. Right. So it sounds like you're saying is that when I don't know what to expect and I might make a mistake and people might form a negative opinion about me, but when I say to myself, you know what, that's okay.
Who cares?
Who cares? So there's a philosophy we talk about. It's called SW. SW stands for some will. Some will judge me harshly. SW also stands for some will not judge me harshly. And SW stands for so what? So at that moment when I don't know what to expect and I might make a mistake and people might judge me harshly, when I bring up that I thought, you know what, I'm okay. I'm okay. And some people will like it, some people won't. So in just your imagination, I want you to imagine a situation where you don't know what's going to happen. Okay? Can you focus in on one?
Yes, I am.
Okay, you are focusing on one.
I'm focusing.
Great. Okay. And it might be a situation where you might make a mistake. And it might be a situation where people might judge you harshly.
Right.
So when you say to yourself in that situation, you know what? People are entitled to think about what they want to think. I'm okay. How does that feel to say to yourself, I'm okay?
Good.
Good.
Relaxing.
It's relaxing. So take a moment and enjoy that relaxation.
Yeah.
I'm okay. So what happens to the anxiety when you say I'm okay?
Diminishes, goes away.
Diminishes and goes away. Okay. You can open your eyes.